Welcome everyone. Welcome to Freedom Camp. Welcome to Easton Mountain. Welcome to Opening to Healing. Welcome to our healing ritual. Our healing ritual here at Easton. The ritual starts. The ritual starts now. Welcoming all of you. In a moment, Jay is going to call in the forces to further open the circle. And right after that, I invite all of you to say your piece or to make your request or a simple offering, a simple statement. And then we'll move into the individual offerings by all of us, starting with a heart-centered meditation led by myself. Thank you.
As many cultures do, and as we do here with rituals at Easton Mountain, we start by calling in the spirits of the world, and that is called calling in the directions, which I will do now. Would you all mind at least facing this way, holding your hand up in these directions? We call in the spirits of the East, where new days begin, our direction of light and fire, perception and understanding, where light dawns in the morning and begins our understanding to see things the way they really are. Quarter turn to your right. We call in the spirits of the South, where life comes from and returns to the earth, our direction of warmth and growth, fertility, passion, joy, and peace, bringing us the gifts of ritual, loyalty, and community, strength, courage, and pride. We call on the spirits of the West, where the day ends and rain and thunder are born, our direction of water and vitality, reminding us of the final harvest in the fall of the earth and the final harvest of our lives. To the right. We call in the spirits of the North, where the cold wind brings cleansing air, our direction of patience and endurance, which brings us the gifts of hibernation and of going inside ourselves as we reflect through the cold and isolated months. And to the ground. We call in the spirit of Mother Earth, beloved Gaia, the sacred core from where we are born and to where we return. We call upon the energies of the elements, the stones, the crystals, the soil, the plants, and the trees, and all that walk, crawl, fly, swim, and all that be of and on the earth. And above. We call on the spirit of Father Sky, great immeasurable heaven, the vast cosmos above, the sun, the wind, the rain, the clouds, the planets, stars, and galaxies. We are awed by your magnificence and humbled by your vastness as you remind us how tiny and precious and fragile we are as powerful specks of greatness ourselves. We call on these spirits to join us in our circle. And now our circle is complete.
And now inviting all of you at home to speak an intention, make a request.
I am Elliot.
I am Rob, and I value all the beautiful looking men in this room.
I'm Steve, and I value community, which I miss during this time of COVID.
I am Doug. I value those in our world who are challenged by what comes from others.
Hi, my name is David. I value love, trust, communication, honesty, and I'm asking for healing.
My name is George Henry, and I value love and kindness, and I seek wisdom and patience as I deal.
I am William, and I value those seeking justice and love, and I am seeking transformation as well.
I am Woody, and I value the love that I have for all my Easton Mountain brothers in this room, all over the United States and the world. Thank you.
I'm Jake, and I value community and seek to go inward and find my inner.
I am Bill, and I value simplicity.
I am Graham, and I value solidarity with our Black brothers and sisters.
I am Nathan, and I value equanimity, and I'm looking for patience.
I'm seeking inspiration, purpose, and meaning.
Hi, my name's Leo, and I aspire to loving kindness.
Hi, my name's David, and I value and I'm seeking wisdom and truth.
I'm Paul, and I value community and brotherhood.
I'm Michael, and I speak love and healing and acceptance, and I seek the same for myself.
I'm Rob, and I value play, passion, peanut butter.
I'm Rich. I value honesty, and I seek sincerity.
And now opening to this space at Easton, opening to the spaciousness that's opening in your heart. If for some reason you missed setting your intention, seek it to yourself in your own time. We're now going to turn some time to the residents here at Easton Mountain to make our individual offerings. Some might be 10 or 15 minutes, some might be a moment. This is all rather unplanned, where the room is open for what wants to happen. My offering tonight is to lead a heart-centered meditation. I'm going to invoke or give a few instructions. We'll play some quiet music. Feel free to adjust the volume yourself or turn it off completely. It's going to last about 10 or 15 minutes. And wherever you're sitting, whether it's in a chair or on the floor or on the end of your bed, and bringing your hands to your heart, the heart chakra. The heart chakra holds 4 distinct attributes. We're calling forth, petitioning, and augmenting unconditional love. Calling forth, petitioning, and augmenting compassion. Supernal, deep compassion. Opening to the quality of innate harmony calm in the midst of chaos. Opening and petitioning and augmenting the healing presence, perhaps the deepest mystery of the heart chakra, the ability to open to the healing of the earth, the heavens, the sky, and the forces. There's nothing to do but to open and allow the healing presence. While your hands are on the heart chakra, you might be feeling warmth, or you might be envisioning a ball of light. And this ball of light is actually going through your hands and your shoulders and creating a movement up through your shoulders, down through your hands, and back into the heart chakra. Imagining this ball of light ever expanding and filling your chest and your shoulders and moving to your back. Imagining this ball of light of healing presence enshrining your entire body. You're cloaked in a rainbow of light. Imagining this ball of energy expanding even further through your room, your house, and your entire neighborhood at large. Imagining this ball of light, this ray of golden rain, now expanding to your neighborhood, your city, your town, the state. You might be envisioning the globe, the earth, our earth, and imagining this golden ray of light connecting us all and enshrining the earth in a radiance of love. And spending the next 10 minutes or so just bathing in this radiance of love. There's nothing to do. And now, bringing your awareness back to your body, back to the chair you're sitting in, moving your arms and neck maybe, bringing your awareness to here at Easton Mountain, and keeping what I call 1 foot in. 1 foot in the sacred space that we just came to, and witnessing the additional offerings from the residents here at Easton Mountain. And now I'd like to open it to any one of you in no particular order.
I'd like to offer these chakra affirmations for individual and global healing. The root chakra. I am safe. I have everything I need. I am centered and grounded. The sacral chakra. I am creative. I feel safe expressing my sexuality. I express myself freely. The solar plexus chakra. I love myself and my body. I honor the power within me. I am at peace with myself and the universe around me. The heart chakra. My heart is centered and open. I am loving and I am loved. My heart expands to embrace all of humanity. The throat chakra. I hear and speak the truth. Creativity flows in and through me. My voice radiates loving vibrations. The third eye chakra. I am connected to the divine source. It is safe for me to see the truth. I invite sacred transformation. And the crown chakra. I am present. I love and accept myself. I feel the unity of all things. Namaste.
Staying within the chakras, there's another way to tune into them, which is with sound. Each chakra has a sound that's associated with it. The 7 sounds are: the first chakra is Lam, the second chakra is Dwam, the third solar plexus is Ram, the heart chakra is Yam, the throat chakra is Hum, the third eye chakra is Om, and the crown chakra is just the sound of breath. And so it's sort of a sing-along, chant-along, if you will. We'll chant each chakra 3 times. If you'd like you to place your hands on the adjacent areas, help you focus with them. So the first chakra is lung. So breathing in for lung. Second chakra is Wam. Breathing in for Wam. Solar plexus is Ram. Breathing in for Ram. Heart chakra, Yam. Breathing in for Yam. Throat chakra is Hum. Breathing in for Hum. Third eye chakra is Om. Breathing in for Om. The crown chakra is just the sound of the breath. So breathing in for your breath. And closing our eyes, just focusing inward, feeling the energy passing through each chakra, and taking 3 breaths just to yourself. Namaste.
Namaste. I wrote this song back in March or April in response to what we're all dealing with, the COVID situation. As with many of my songs, I wrote it as much for myself as for you. And I thought it was really fitting to do it tonight because it's all about keeping your heart open. So, I
I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know where this road will lead, but I will walk with you upon it. Take a breath and accept, and nothing's guaranteed. Greet your grief and fear with compassion and love, then bid them farewell and rise above. Keep your heart open when it wants to shut down. Dare to find a little joy when there's sadness all around. Keep on reaching for hope when it seems hard to find. There's so much that you can't change, but you can still change your mind. Keep your heart open to hope, open to love. I don't know the outcome, or if things will ever be the same. Oh, the future is uncertain, but I am here to share it with you. Whatever comes our way, find a way to do what is yours to do. Take a breath and then another, and start each day anew. And keep your heart open when it wants to shut down. Dare to find a little joy when there's sadness all around. Keep on reaching for hope when it seems hard to find. There's so much that you can't change, but you can still change your mind. And keep your heart open to hope, open to love. We walk this road together, and I need you to. There are times when I forget all these things I said to you. I may stumble in the darkness, I may lose my way, and I need you to remind me. I need to hear you say, keep your heart open when it wants to shut down. Dare to find a little joy when there's sadness all around. Keep on reaching for hope when it seems hard to find. There's so much that you can't change, but you can still change your mind. Keep your heart, keep your heart, keep your heart open to hope, open to love.
Hello, everybody. My name is Miguel, and I am the general manager here at Easton. And I just want to share a little bit about my story here. I had to write it down because I know I'll forget. Back in March, when the pandemic started, I told myself that I had to be a very good general manager and to be a good example by trying to keep the community happy and try to support each other during these dark days. So I started signing up for dinners and try to planning activities to keep the community together, activities to keep us mentally and physically healthy. I was determined to be a very good manager. And during those days, a daily workout began with Harry Faddis. we call tap out. Well, it is tap out. And then a few weeks after, when Jim moved here, he joined us too. We were and still are very committed to it. As time passed, I started to run out of steam, and my desire to keep the community engaged started to fade. And I began to feel angry at the situation of the world. My impatience for the virus to go away so we can go back to our normal lives started to get bigger and bigger. So I stopped making dinners and planning activities, and I felt a depression sinking in. I didn't know how to handle it, so I voiced it to some of the community members, and it helped me a lot hearing myself saying those things. It awoke something in me. A few weeks later, on June 1st, 2 days after my brother Alex turned 52, he had his second heart attack. I was a wreck, and so my whole family. I knew I had to do something in every aspect of my life, so I focused on myself. I had to be selfish enough, and I distanced myself from the community for a little bit, and started to work on my well-being, so I can be useful to my community and my family. I decided to change my story. I'm now choosing my thoughts. I'm only thinking about things that make me happy. I'm only trying to relate with people that make me happy. I've changed the way I see myself and others, and I don't do anything anymore that doesn't make me feel good. I've also changed the way I eat. I have adopted a plant-based diet and work out every day to stay healthy and feel good about myself. Training makes me happy. And most important, I'm looking for ways to express the real me. I'm not judging myself. I'm learning to forgive myself and others. Now that my brother is recuperating, my whole family is also being more conscious about what they eat and loving themselves more. My healing process means I have to be selfish enough to take care of my own well-being. That way I can be good for others. I'm helping myself so I can help others. I'm learning to be happy with who I really am so others can be happy with me. I'm very proud of myself. I'm back, stronger, fresh, and renewed. I'm ready to roll. Happy Freedom Camp, everybody. Thank you.
Hi, I'm John. There's been an awful lot to think about these past months with regard to this pandemic, the racism, civil rights and human rights enjoyed by some but not others. So it's been a real challenging time for me. But I have to say, the being here at Easton Mountain has been such a interesting time for me because it seems to me what's happening out in the world, although I've been to a rally in Troy, that here in nature is so cooperative, unlike what I find out in society where it can be very competitive. So I've been on a journey for many years on healing. I remember, I guess it was Hillary about talking about it takes a village, and I guess she was co-opting that from native culture. But for me, as the decades go on, I say it's taken the whole globe, for me to seek out healing. Freddy's song was so beautiful on An Open Heart, and it so concisely spoke to me about that's what my journey is all about. So thank you for that. And I want to share a little bit about my journey in the hopes that some of what I've learned resonates and helps you as well. So, as I look, and I often call upon Mother, Father, God, often, and I see all the names and forms of what we call Mother, Father, God represented so beautifully here. And having spent the winter in ashram, Jaya Ganesha, I'm seeing Ganesha. Right here? Yeah, and Ganesha removes the obstacles from experiencing and enjoying Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. So that's probably another reason. I spent the whole winter in the ashram, and then right away I'm here up in nature. So these last months have been a learning curve for me. Trying to understand what everyone's experiencing. And then part of Sangha in life for me was all about being together with other folks, practicing Buddhism, and hopefully the Gom says it all. There's an awful lot of wisdom in silence. And as I look around, Zoroastrianism. Fire worship. Zoroastrians looked at fire for purification. And is said really to be the precursor of the Abrahamic religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, where in temple, church, and mosque I learned to say Amen, Amen, and Amin, all meaning, so be it. And looking at the Divine Feminine, having grown up in a Catholic family, when I'm home, we say, Hail to Mary, Holy Mary, Mother of God. And in the native cultures I've been really privileged to visit over these past years, we say Pachamama and Father Sky. It was so evident today when the skies opened up and the rain came upon earth and, fertilized. And it's so beautiful, this representation here of native culture. Gaia Sagrada, sacred earth, holds the oceans and the weight of the water upon her back. And here, I see and come to know that women are the carriers of water. So, I would just like to say aloha. Aloha is the spirit and the breath of God is with us. And just if you will, take one with me. I wanted to share that, and thank you for being present.
I found this amazing poem, this prayer that I think I hope is from the Wiccan Book of Shadows. And I thought it was appropriate for tonight for a healing circle in calling on strength. At the end of our healing circle, to call on the strength of those powerful forces. I've changed it. I took the liberty of changing it from the original I, the personal pronoun I, to make it more of a we. And if I may be so bold, to make it about we and us, especially here. It's really beautiful. It's called the Guardian's Prayer. To all who have stood true for the good of their communities. To all who have held strong against overwhelming opposition. To all who have remained vigilant outside the fire's warmth. We give greatest thanks and pray for your guidance on this guardian's path. Grant our senses clarity that we might see the peaceful way through dangerous times, to hear the cries of those in need, and to smell the wood smoke before the fire catches. Lead our hands as they shape a safer world. And lead our feet to the places where we might do the greatest good. Thank you, Sentinels. Thank you, Sentinels, for all you've given. Thank you for standing beside us, behind us, and before us. A circle completed as we step into place. Here, now, standing. Here, now, standing. Please stand. And with that, may I close our circle. Turn to the north. And to the west. And to the south. And to the east. To Mother Earth. And to Father Sky. Thank you for your presence in our circle today, for sharing your healing energy, for being with us as we help our community to heal. Stay if you wish, leave if you must, but know that you are always welcome. Please continue to watch over us, but for now, you are released. And as of now, we close this circle.
That was so beautiful. I was so moved by this whole experience, and I could feel the vulnerability coming from everyone in the room. It was just lovely. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, everyone at home. You were with us. You are with us. And taking a moment to begin to release and to contemplate the rest of our evening and what's going to happen this weekend, and thanking and acknowledging all of it. Wishing you all a radiance of love and beautiful dreams this evening. Thank you, everyone.